So wide-legged forward fold. We're starting again in mountain pose, and then we're gonna hop the feet nice and wide apart, or step the feet nice and wide apart. And then from here, natural thing to do is to point the toes forward, but we wanna kind of point the toes inward so the heels are pointed out. Good, so now press into the outer edges of the feet, activating the legs, and bring the hands to the hips. And then from here, you're gonna inhale to slightly back bend and look up to the ceiling. And then exhale with your fingertips, pull your hips back, sending your sit bones towards the back of the room. Let yourself fold forward all the way down. So relaxing, forehead all the way down. Good. And then now from here, take your hands to the outer edges of your feet. Finding length through the spine and through the waist. Exhale, let yourself fold forward a little bit deeper. So from here, it's always nice to check in with the quadriceps, kind of engaging them into the bone, as well as pressing through the outer edges of the feet again, just checking in and then lifting the arches. Relax your head and your neck more, and maybe bend into the elbows to find a deeper stretch. And then just breathe here. So forward folds are really good for hamstring opening as well as hip opening and mind relaxation. You're kind of turning inward in all poses where you let your head be, or your heart be above your head. Might sound silly, but it really is a thing. So you're gonna bring your hands to the floor and then inhale to half lift. Pause there. And then go ahead and come all the way up. Bringing your hands to a V, lifting up to the ceiling. Bring your hands to your heart and then step your feet together to end the pose. So a variation of forward fold will now be to bring the hands to the center of the mat and then half lift here. Go ahead and pause. Keep your left hand down at the floor and then inhale and reach your right hand up, bringing your gaze to follow your fingertips. So right hand all the way up to the ceiling, looking up. Good. So one thing we can do here is keep the hips in line with one another, or we can let the hips open. So this is more for flexibility, and then this is more for structure and finding flexibility in the middle portion of your back. So take a breath in, and then now with the exhale, go ahead and take your right hand down. So we're gonna inhale and lift the left hand up to the ceiling now. Good, and again, we can keep the hips squared, or we can really let that hip open. Beautiful, and notice here, she's keeping her neck as a natural extension of the spine. And the opposition here is the sit bones reaching back as she grows the torso long. So with your next exhale, go ahead and take your left hand to the floor. Lengthen the spine, inhale. Pause, and then roll all the way up. All the way up, good. Hands to a V, hands to your heart. And then walk the feet together.